What's up, Aquarius? Welcome to the Esoteric Empire. So today we're going to jump right into your November tarot reading. I don't know why I always pause after that. But anyways, we're going to jump into that. So the beginning or the majority of November will be Scorpio season. And like I've been telling all the other signs, it's a lot of things that are going to be happening behind closed doors, okay? And it may come out during Scorpio season or afterwards. A lot of the things happening behind closed doors could actually end with death. And I don't mean literally, but I just mean like the ending of something, transformation. So it could be good or bad just depending on what you're actually going through. Now, your focus is actually Sagittarius, okay? So the first thing I was thinking was Aquarius is ready for November to basically be over. Now, Sagittarius season does fall within the very end of November. And I kind of feel like Aquarius is just like, there's nothing happening here. Let's get to the end of November or let's get to December already. So you could just be ready for the holidays, or you could be having the situation of just wanting to get through all of this dark energy that Scorpio was casting on you. I also wanted to let you know that if you have Sagittarius within your chart, well, we have all of the signs within our chart, but if you want to know where your Sagittarius is being influenced within your chart, you need to look into that, or you can email me for that information. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're starting with November 1st through this 10th. Okay, so one of the messages I'm getting is acclimating with higher wisdom, whatever that means for you, Sag. Oh, not Sag, Aquarius. That's kind of crazy. You have a Sagittarius on your mind, or you're really feeling those vibes already. Let's see. November 1st through the 10th. All right, so the base energy for the beginning of your November is the Hangman. So this is all about really receiving intuitive knowledge or intuitive messages, whatever that means for you. I also feel like you're in a very, very calm setting within your November in the beginning. I feel as though you're not necessarily meditating, but you probably are getting high or something because I just feel like this is a person who's being very, very sound, but they're receiving lots of information, just like mentally or spiritually. Kind of like in between dimensions. So you definitely could be getting high to some, capacity. All right. You also could be waiting to, make a decision on something, like waiting for things to cool down or to settle a little bit more. All right. So the first card we have is the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I feel as though you were very, very nervous about something, but now you either did something to take the edge off, or you're just kind of like, all right, there's nothing I can really do about it. Let me just calm down. Like, I feel like you're telling yourself to calm down, or you're doing things to help yourself calm down. We have Seven of Swords. You definitely could be doing this in secret, or you may have found out a secret and you're either trying to figure out what to do about it, or if you should do anything about it for that matter. The moon is here, so there's definitely some things that have came out. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what that is. Because I feel like it's something that kind of has you like, oh shit, like, what do I do? Should I say something? Should I be quiet? All right. All right, so there could be a situation with a fire sign. It could be a Sagittarius. I think you found out someone's, what's the word I'm looking for? Their agenda, or it's not really an agenda. It's more like their plans for something, or their objective. Yeah, I think objective is the word I'm looking for. You found out what someone is trying to make happen. All right, let me see. Four of Cups. This is something that makes you feel a little sad. Like, you could have found out someone's trying to manipulate you, or they're trying to, run game on you, or they're doing it to someone that you care about. You could have found out someone's intention. That's what it is. You found out someone's intention, but it doesn't match what your intention is, or whatever that other person's intention is that you feel like they're playing. It could be you. The Hangman energy is here, Ten of Swords, right? So when you find all of this out, you're really like sitting with it. You're kind of going crazy mentally, but you're not saying anything about it. I feel like you're being extremely, extremely quiet. But in your head, you're going back and forth, and you're like, whoa, like mental confusion, mental anguish, at the point where you're just like about to explode, but you look so calm on the outside. I want to add that. You look very, very calm. You're not saying anything, but you are very, very upset. Or confused, or just, distraught about something. All right. You found out something. It's very disappointing. I think it's something that you regret, or you feel like you regret knowing this person or giving them a piece of yourself, or allowing them to come into your life. Something where you feel it's like somebody drug you down to the bottom of the ocean and left you there. It's like a really deep feeling of like regret and sorrow. Okay. Disappointment. You could have found out that someone has a wife or a partner or a family. I really feel like this has a lot to do with someone. Let me see. Yeah, I see like a mother or baby mama or a wife energy here. Yeah, like you found out someone has a family or something. Or you found out somebody is not telling you the whole truth about their family. Okay? And it's making you feel like sick to your stomach is what I feel. Because this person that you were dealing with, or whoever you found out this information of, they seem to be so calm and like able to just like lie in your face and not even have any care. And that's the part that's really getting to you. And I think at one point you let your guard down. Like at first you were getting all these vibes of like maybe you shouldn't trust them or something like that or whatever. And you finally did give your trust to them, and then like you realize why you shouldn't have. Okay. Yeah, it was like your mind was telling you like they're lying, like don't believe them. Like your mind this whole time was telling you this doesn't make sense. King of Swords, here you are. You're like, no. Like yourself was telling you the whole time, like leave them alone. And because it's Scorpio season, you may have went back to someone that you had already had dealings with prior, because there is a certain transit that already happened, but in the beginning of November made you want to go back to people that you already left, and it made you want to be harmonious with these people even if they did you dirty. And it made it to where you were like looking at everything, oh, like maybe I made a mistake by not giving them another chance. And so some of you may have went towards them again, just because of the time that we're in. Yeah, trying to have a family, or they already have a family and a wife, and you were just trying to like, Aquarius, no ma'am. No ma'am. Okay, because I'm seeing a lot of baby mama vibes here. All right, so let's go ahead and see who's involved in the beginning of your November. You're definitely going to be learning some lessons though this November. I can already see that. But I feel like some of you have already learned these lessons, so come on now. All right, so we have a Leo here. Okay, so that could be what that fire sign energy was about. I feel like we already know how you're showing up, but let's just get a card to really confirm that. Okay, so we got two cards. Mother of Fire and the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. All right, so you definitely are, your intent is very strong. You know how you feel. You're wise enough to know when or how to show this feeling. But with the Wheel of Fortune, I really feel like you're playing Russian roulette. Like, I really feel like you are letting it be just up to circumstance. Like, if you happen to come across this person, you might blow up, you might not. Or if you happen to call this person, it might go, a certain way, it might not. It's kind of just like, you know how you feel, and just depends on how everything plays out to how you're going to actually respond to it. But I do feel like you are very... You have a lot of feelings toward this situation, for sure. And this other person is showing up as Torment. I feel like they know they got caught. I feel like they know that they either said something too much and it revealed the secret, or they spoke too soon, something. Like they feel like foot and mouth syndrome is what I'm feeling. They feel like, oh shit, I fucked up. So yeah, I think they can feel the anger or the disappointment. Let's go ahead and move on to the middle of your November. So the middle of November is the 11th through the 20th. Ooh. All right, so the bottom energy of all of this is Ace of Wands in reverse. So someone is either, not wanting to make any new movements towards fixing anything. They're not really making any movements at all. Behind that, we have the Star. So yeah, Aquarius, you're not making any moves. You're not doing anything about the situation. I kind of feel like you ghosted somebody, or you just, you completely let go of how you feel about this person, or making any further actions or future actions with this person. You cut ties. You burn the bridge, so to speak. So we have the Nine of Cups here. I think that there's a situation of comfortability or some sort of being emotionally present with something. It might be something new, or you may have went back to what you are comfortable with, okay? But there's like an energy of you kind of like wanting to go back towards something that you know will keep you calm or collected or comfortable. And you're very happy that you made this decision. And I kind of feel like all of your emotional wishes have been fulfilled. So this is what I'm feeling. You either went towards family or someone you trust in that way, or you went back towards a person that you know is the right person for you, even if they aren't what you thought you wanted. Like, this is the person that you know you need. So that could be problematic. But let's go ahead and see why all of this is coming up the way it is. So what is comfortability for you? They make you very happy, though. They make you very, like, content. It's like you went back to what you know. Okay, it definitely could be someone that's always, like, on the go, or they have a like a plan, and they're always working on that plan. All right, that's one of the characteristics I'm seeing. They could be someone who's very smart, or someone that understands how you are as an Aquarius. They also could be an Aquarius as well. I'm feeling like a Capricorn Aquarius cusp energy here. Seven of Swords. So somebody that you know very well, and you know there's a lot of things that you guys have went through. But you went back to them. I definitely feel like this is like a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. Okay, so someone who has similar ways of you. And that's interesting because Capricorn this month had a reading that was literally all about you, Aquarius. So I don't know if you guys have ties, but you guys are definitely showing up in each other's stuff. But their reading was totally different in regards to how it was showing you. But it looks like you tried to go back to them. They make you happy, or they make you feel better. All right. I think it's because they make you feel like everything that went wrong is over. So they have a good way of making you feel like they understand your struggle. They understand what it feels like. And this is how you get through it. So they also may be very wise. It could be someone in your family that you trust for advice. Especially with this Ten of Cups. Yeah, like I feel like it could be a father or someone that you trust because they are wise, but they also have been through things, and they're actively always making new ways out of no way, and you trust them. So somebody you definitely trust. I don't really feel like it's very emotional. I mean, not emotional, but romantic. It seems more to be like a dynamic where this is someone you go to for advice or something like that. And let's see who is a part of the middle of your November. All right, we got a Pisces here. So again, someone who's wise, and they understand emotions. They understand what it's like to go through these emotions, and you know how to deal with them. All right, so let's see how you're showing up. You're showing up as Ace of Water. So you're really trying to acclimate yourself with the energy of what water is and how it can influence you, how it can change how you look at things, but also how it can heal and replenish hurt and all the things that you have experienced. So this is where you're at. You're really understanding how all of this affects you emotionally. And I think you're healing. That's what this is. You're healing. And the other person that's helping you, they help you transition and understand, you know, we all go through dark moments, but sometimes, you know, you just got to let it go. If you love someone, you got to let them go. I feel like that's what they're telling you, or something along those lines. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the end of your November. All right, so the end of November is the 21st through the 30th. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have Princess of Cups. I kind of feel like this has to do with new acquaintances. I feel like it may be like a flirty friendship or something like that, or someone who isn't looking for anything solid, but they get along with you very well. You may be attracted to this person, but not like emotionally, just like physically is what I'm feeling. But you feel really good around this person, whoever this is. There's a situation where there's someone new coming into the picture. Now we have the King of Wands here. So I'm seeing an energy of someone who's being very standoffish or really hard to approach or change their mind or communicate with. I feel like they move around like sporadically. They do things very spontaneous, but like not in a good way. So it's almost like you feel like you have everything you need and you're ready to go towards this person, or you want to go towards this person, but you're not making that move. And I think it has a lot to do with whatever happened during your Scorpio season that you're not really ready to let go of. So you're kind of like, you know, you could even be trying to go back to that one person, that fire sign that we were talking about. You're like, I feel like I should move on, but I can't. Like, I don't know how to, like, leave it alone. Oh, we Aquarius. They got you stuck. Yeah, it's that person who they just know, like, they know how to just look at you and just, they know how you're feeling. They know how to, your buttons. They know how to push your buttons. They know how to make you feel like everything is emotionally okay. And you could be like, in their days, like, they just know how to, they know how to get to you. They're very, like, calming. They know how to connect with people. They're very emotionally intelligent, but they could use that for bad, you know? Yeah, they know how to keep you coming back. Like, they know exactly how to bring you back. So this person is, they're literally, like, being your puppet master. Like, I'm just gonna be real with you. Okay. You're hesitating because you feel like you need to stand up for yourself and move on, but for whatever reason, you're, like, fixated on them. Like, you don't really know how to leave them alone or why you keep wanting to go back. Yeah, you can't leave them because you think it's love. You're, like, attracted to the whole, I love them not. Like, we're good, we're not good. You're enticed by the chaos that this person brings to you. Like, you love that shit. You love them because they're crazy. And you can't put an end to it because this is, like, all you know. You've put so much time into it. You may have been with this person since you were younger. You want something new, but you cannot leave them alone. Like, you're enticed by all of the things that have happened. All right. So usually when people get into that situation, I know that there's going to be a situation where universe, if they feel like it's time for you to be done with it or that cycle, they're going to rip you away from it. So I would say tread lightly with that, Aquarius. All right. I'm seeing that Jupiter energy, Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, the universe is going to come in and kind of guide you to your next position since you feel like you can't, you know, get it together. Jupiter is the planet that rules Sagittarius. So right on time, as soon as Sagittarius season starts, universe is like, oh, you can't get over them. You can't get over what happened Scorpio season. You want to keep going back to your vice. All right. We'll help you. We'll help you get through it. Good luck. All right. So let's see how you're looking. You're showing up as abundance. You also have 3 cups here, 3 of cups. So I kind of feel like you're overindulging, or at least, like, you're so infatuated. Like, that's the best way I can put it. You're, like, so infatuated with this, you know, situation and just how they talk, and they're just so good at pulling your strings. And you're looking like, you know, you're happy, but I just kind of feel like you're overindulging in that energy, and it's not going to turn out well. They're showing up as failure. I don't trust this situation. I feel like they're only going to bring you in just to let you back down or to disappoint you. So you really need to be careful. Like, bad luck is what I'm seeing for 7 years. Bad luck with this person in 7 years. Like, yuck. We don't need this. So let's see what advice I can give you if you don't believe me just based off of these cards. What advice for Aquarius? Prince of Cups. Find a new love. God damn it. Wisen up. Like, leave the situation alone. Let's see what the overall message for your November is. We got 2 cards. The first one is obstacles and challenges, and the second one is spiritual union. These make perfect sense, okay? So you keep going over the same mistakes over and over. You keep not being able to get through the next chapter because you keep reuniting with this person. Now, this spiritual union card is about, yes, you're entwined or you're connecting with someone, but a connection is always going to show you how you treat yourself. And at this point, I'm convinced you don't give a damn about yourself because this person keeps disappointing you. And Aquarius, your actions being, if you're an Aquarius sun sign, even moon or rising, whatever, your actions, how you respond to things, how you show up in the world is that you think logically, okay? So you think with your left brain, but you're not using any of those senses when it comes to this relationship. And that's why they're able to finagle you every single time. This person if they're a fire sign, maybe not, maybe they're a water sign. This person has the ability to manipulate how you feel, and you keep falling for it. And until you realize that's the cycle that's happening, you will still feel that spiritual connection, because you guys are connected with this devil energy, right? You're still connected. If you look here closely, these people are chained to the devil. Now, they could easily lift those chains and walk away, but they choose not to. That's what this is representing to me, okay? This is what I see with that. And all it does is lead you to pathways that are broken bridges, broken promises, disappointments, dissension spiritually. Be careful. Look at what you're doing, because you have all the power in the world to change all of this. And I feel like you're getting so many signs, but you're not listening to them. So it's really up to you at the end of the day. It's always up to you. But I'm just here to tell you what I'm seeing. This is going to be a hell of a month for you emotionally. You know, like, it is what it is. But hopefully by Sagittarius season, you understand what experiences have taught you, and you use that, you know, to grow. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want more information on how you can, you know, get deeper into this type of stuff, you can always email me or sign up for my Patreon. And if you want more videos like this, please sign up for my channel by subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.